and you can talk to her when they bring her out. Here's the issue. She retained an attorney. That attorney did not have a motion to withdraw signed. She's still the attorney. And what ended up happening at that hearing is there was an issue where the defense attorney said that the father of her client is interfering with her ability to represent her. All right, so this is what I always tell parents, and I used to be a defense attorney, so I know how it is with parents. When parents have children, their child can be 30, their child can be 40, that's still their baby, and they want to be involved. And it's especially true when you have a...
Right away, the judge cuts to the heart of the problem. Notice how fast this gets serious. This isn't small talk. This is about legal representation, and that's no joke.
Child who is young, 17, 18. But here's the thing, in this world, they're all considered adults. Okay. And when they have an attorney or something, the relationship is between them and their attorney. I used to have to tell parents all the time because sometimes the parents would hire me.
Quick legal breakdown here. If an attorney doesn't officially file and get approval to withdraw, they're still locked in, no matter the drama behind the scenes. Until the court signs off, that lawyer is on the hook.
And I used to have to sit down with parents and say, hey, you've hired me, you're paying me, but that's the end of our relationship. You can't be a part of discussions I have with my client because guess what? I would tell them, if you're a part of discussions I have with my client, then there's no attorney-client privilege. And you know what ends up happening with that? When there's no attorney-client privilege, guess what? You can be called as a witness. Anybody who's in that room having a conversation, it's all fair game. They can be called as a witness. And maybe sometimes there's something that maybe a client wants only their attorney to know, and they don't want other people to know. But when parents are in the room, guess what? That all goes by the wayside. And sometimes we have to let our children go and let our children be adults. But the father ended up turning over medical documentation to the defense attorney. And then that was that. There was no re-urging of the motion to withdraw. And there's nothing in the system that shows, one, that a motion to withdraw has been signed. So if a motion to withdraw has not been signed, that's still the attorney. And correct me if I'm wrong, for the MAC to appoint her an attorney while she has a retained attorney in felony court, that appears that may be interfering with the attorney-client relationship. And then the next questions...
And this is where it gets tricky. Parents mean well, but by inserting themselves, they can blow up attorney-client privilege. Imagine testifying against your own kid just because you sat in on one meeting. Exactly why the judge is hammering this point.
Tom, if she was able to afford to hire an attorney, then why is she receiving appointed attorney, a court-appointed counsel? So if you wish to speak to her, you can. But what I can tell parties is I am not proceeding unless Ms. Sawyers appears because she's listed as her attorney of record.
And address the court.
No, that's what I've said. So if I'm not proceeding without Attorney Sawyers being here because technically that is her client. And I haven't received a motion to withdraw.
It's on file.
It hasn't been signed.
The order, you're correct. The motion has been signed by Ms. Sawyers. The order has not been signed, but there's a YouTube video in which your court said that as soon as Ms. Aaron reappeared, you would sign the order. She's here. So we're requesting that you sign the order.
Ms. Sawyer needs to be here.
She is in a jury trial for several days. You're saying Ms. Aaron is going to have a seat and
have a seat. Thank you. All right, so I'm going to proceed with this hearing. Excuse me, I don't understand the attitude. Have a seat. I will take your matter up. I was explaining to you what the issues were. I don't know why people don't understand what I'm saying. I've explained to you what the issues are. You see these attorneys sitting here. I was giving you all opportunity to speak to her so you can understand what the court's issues are. That's where we are.
Judge,
and then I'm going to take this hearing up, and then we'll continue with your matter.
I'm not the court-appointed attorney, as you've already mentioned, so I'll contact Ms. Sawyers.
Thank you. All right, are you all ready?
Well, Waiting to hear from Mr. Harris.
A few moments later.
Okay.
All right, so
Whoa! Did you catch that shift? The judge just shut it down. This is a courtroom, not a debate club. And when the judge says sit, you sit. No exceptions.
what I do know from my memory, what I do know is that Ms. Sawyers at first wanted to be withdrawn from the case because she said she was having issues with Miss Aaron's father interfering with her ability to represent her. However, that motion was never signed because where we left off was the father gave Miss Aaron's medical records. And then after that, Miss Sawyers never asked that the motion to withdraw be heard again. So Miss Sawyers is her attorney. And if somebody has appointed an attorney, then that's interfering and that's unethical to appoint an attorney when she has a hired attorney.
I think that might be the confusion here, Judge. It seems like the dates where she filed this motion on 7/2, and then Elizabeth Russell was appointed after that without any substitution. So she...
And there can't be a substitution when an attorney has been retained and managed to sign counsel. Assuming managed to sign counsel appointed somebody, or
I'm not sure, Judge.
all right. So then Jody Sawyers is the attorney of record.
Okay.
So if you want to get in touch with Jody Sawyers and have her
So
here, and then somebody else needs to find out if she's retaining a counsel, then how is she qualified for a court-appointed attorney? Those are issues that need to be addressed, unless we're just giving everybody a court-appointed attorney, whether or not they can afford one.
This is a crossroads moment. Either she keeps a retained attorney, or the system wrongly doubles up with a court-appointed one. Judges hate this kind of confusion because it messes with fairness and the client's rights.
I'll look into
These are
that.
just questions the court has.
I understand, Judge. And I can look into that. For efficiency, Mr. Escobar has indicated that, he'll defer to your judgment on this issue of whether or not she's...
So state's attorney will need to be here.
Okay.
All right?
All right.
Okay, so I'll be here all day.
Okay, Judge. Good, Judge.
So if you all want to get in touch with Jody Sawyers, you can.
We will. Thank you, Judge.
Okay, you're done.
See what the shirts are?
Hello. Hi. Thank you for dressing appropriately for court. All right, how are you doing?
I'm doing really good.
So is everything going okay?
Yes.
Everything going okay?
Yes, Judge. As a matter of fact, I checked in with her case manager, Ms. Tunisian. She said she's doing really well. My client also advised me that she got her high school diploma for the
Congratulations.
Yeah, moving definitely in the right direction, Your Honor. Very proud of her progress. She's set to graduate in December. The only thing left she has is MRT, about 4 classes left, Judge.
Okay. All right. Well, I tell you what, I will come to your graduation.
Oh, thank
I'll
you.
be there.
I know it's going to be great. So we're not going to say you're intending to. We're going to say she's going to graduate in December.
That's
Yeah.
right.
All right. So then what we'll do is we'll recall this. Norma, can we recall this for November? Yes. But not interfere with the week of Thanksgiving, please.
That would work.
All right, so we're going to come back November 17th, and I know on November 17th, you're going to tell me, Dutch, you said you'd come to my graduation, so it's happening. So we'll have you come back on November 17th just to make sure that you're on track, and I know you will be. All right, once you sign the reset form, you're excused.
Thank you.
All right, continue with the good work, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right, thank you.
And just like that, this hearing flips from heated legal tension to a surprisingly wholesome ending. The same judge who laid down the law is now promising to show up at her graduation. Talk about a full circle courtroom moment. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you never miss the most dramatic and real courtroom moments. Your likes and comments mean a lot. Share your thoughts below. See you in the next video, and stay tuned for more courtroom drama.